Hey, you want to hear a story? All right, listen. So where I work, it's just a bunch of, buildings. And some of these buildings have like several different offices in the building that have nothing to do with each other. Okay. So where I work, right across the street is one of those buildings where it's a multi-purpose building. Whereas the place where I work, it's the same company. Well, this story takes place a little over a year ago. And the bathroom that was near where my office was, it was like widely used. People were always in there. So if you had to drop one, you had to wait on somebody, plus everyone was looking. It's just like, man, I just want to poop in peace. So I found a solution. Just right across the street there is this other building. And again, it's several different businesses under the same roof. You walk in and there was a desk for a receptionist, but there wasn't one. So you could just walk in and act like you were confidently going to one of those businesses, go straight to the bathroom and drop one. So I'm thinking probably a solid 5 or 6 months, anytime I had to, poop, take a dump, however you want to say it, I would just go to the other building. And I thought, man, I'm getting away with this. No one's stopping me. No one cares. No one seems to realize that I'm just coming here to, because it was a nice bathroom. It had like 5 stalls. It was nice and clean. That was so nice. So I thought, hey, I'm getting away with something. Well, another thing too, obviously, I'm a smart guy. I kept my phone up to my ear, just like I do when I'm at the mall, to keep people from trying to sell me stuff at the kiosk. And I wasn't talking. I just held the phone to my ear. And that's what I did every single time. So you better believe that ultimately it caught up with me. And so one day I did the whole thing with the phone. That's the building out there. And I did the whole thing with the phone and came out of the bathroom, and I sensed the presence as I was walking down this, and it's a long hall to get out of the front of the building. I heard like those kind of steps, not like a normal man. If you heard me walking, it'd be fine, but you could tell it was like executive man walking, right? He was wearing those kind of shoes. And so as I'm getting to the front of the door, I hear, excuse me. So how do I know that was for me, right? You've seen The Fugitive when he answers on the stairwell there when he should have not done that. So I was like, I'm not going to answer that, right? So, I just kept walking. And I made it at the front door into like the little parking area there. And I mean, he was wearing a suit. He was looking like, middle-aged executive, and just swiftly walking towards me. And excuse me. I just want to make you aware that these are not public restrooms. These are not for the general public. There's not a sign on there, but I need to put a sign on there that I've been noticing that you've been using these bathrooms, and these are not for the general public. So, he gave me that speech there. And so I just kind of smiled at him, looked at him, I didn't say anything. I let him say his whole speech. And then I said, I tell you what, you will never have to worry about this happening again. You will never see me again. That's all I said. And I just kept walking and I never looked back. And it's true, since that day, he's never seen me. I will never go back. And since then, I've moved to a different side of the office where I have a nice, clean bathroom right next to me and not as many people go in it. So it's all worked itself out. But it is true that technically I got caught illegally pooping. I was confronted and I got busted. What can I say? Thanks for hearing my story. Let's see if I can think of more embarrassing stories like that. I mean, come on, if you're living your life, you're going to have a whole library full of embarrassing stories. And the funny thing is, this wouldn't even be, who would know this story if I didn't tell the free world on YouTube? But the thing is, most people who subscribe to my channel and watch my videos don't know me in real life. So I can actually tell you, and people who know me, they're none the wiser, right? I'm kind of like an imaginary friend or something, right? And you are too, because when would we ever meet? So yes, I got caught pooping illegally in a bathroom after many months. Thanks for hearing my story.